Your power is like the sunrise after a long night. It is hard to miss it, and like the sun, it is as likely to burn as light the way. That is what I sense. Take care, for this bright light will lure not only good souls, but enemies as well. Demons always immediately seek to destroy what they despise, and what they despise is all that is beautiful and virtuous. I need the service of a cleric. I will be glad to help, Commander. I have kept all of Rathimus' scrolls, and I have managed to learn a few of his tricks. I study languages, though that I can read foreign scrolls. Rathimus used to call me a holy glutton. I never met a foreign language I didn't want to sink my teeth into. The young man seems to preen slightly. Oh! Diamonds.
Another mystery revealed.
I will guide us. The deed is done.
Begging you, don't go in there. I discovered a concealed door in the temple. Where does it lead? Wait, that's a loud scream and addresses you in a quavering voice. What door? At the door! It leads into the cellar. There's nothing interesting behind that door. Kiado's face goes grey, and he falters and stutters over his words. Sweat breaks out on the cleric's forehead as he looks at you with pleading eyes. Ah, angel mythic path, reveal the light of heaven. You're lying. You have a dark secret that is eating you up inside. Rid yourself of it. Something bad has happened to you, and I am not going to harm you. But only you can help yourself. Kiado gazes at you with wide, awestruck eyes and falls to his knees. Determination and contrition ring clear in his voice. I repent, Commander. I am a prisoner of Baphomet's witch, Zanedra. She came one night, threatened me, and forced me to let her into the crypt. She said that her friends would be coming here, and then she placed a curse on me. If I allow anyone other than initiated servants of Baphomet into the crypt without her permission, a brood of rats will appear in my stomach, and they will ignore me from the inside out. Zanedra is one of the senior cultists of Baphomet, in their stronghold known as the Ivory Sanctum. So I panicked, like a coward. I said nothing to anyone, but I know that they are wreaking abominations in there, in my temple. But you're right. No one can help me apart from myself, and my faith is strong. The next time that accursed witch comes here, I'll show her who's the biggest turnip in this field. I'll lie in wait in the crypt, and then I'll attack and burn her bones to ash. I would ask for your help, but I suppose you wouldn't want to sit around here waiting for Zanedra to appear. You have your own duties, of course, as commander, and even if I did let you into the crypt, Zanedra's curse would kill me on the spot, so I'll have to manage on my own. You can count on me. Kiado's face is alight with determination. What do you expect from a peasant? It is in a peasant's nature to obey those who are stronger. No. I mean, we need to be lawful. Oddly enough, the lawful path again is killing him. For your treachery, I sentence you to death. The young man throws a desperate glance toward the door and then raises his fists like a country bruiser. You better not touch me, mister. I'll fight you.
I will fight.
Over there. I will see this through. have managed. Together we stand. Godspeed.
Are we ready to move out?
The deed is done.
Specimen 367, Finian Dismar, Test Report 1. Master, the first stage of the testing process was a success. Specimen 367, Finian Dismar, turned into a sword on command. The sword possesses sufficient sharpness and the ability to adjust the wielder's strike. It beheaded a crusader with a single blow, a clean cut, the blade is undamaged. Additional notes. The specimen makes unwanted noises resembling weeping. No reaction to threats. Okay.
Take a look.
The deed is done.
Ah, a surprise.
Surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Elven notes. Oh, more elven notes. We need to get back to our friend, the storyteller.
I have managed. Let us press on.
Well, are you shitting me? They're killing people. It was the right choice to kill him. I mean, he didn't only allow them to do some rituals. No, he saw them bring in people and they didn't come out. What the heck? The bloody remains of a person lie out in plain view. There are marks on the bones left by gnawing teeth, some of them huge. What the... Diary found in a crypt. Mira is 3 days old. What a happy day. I'm strong enough to hold a quill again, and I can now write of my joy. My prayers have been answered at last. I prayed desperately for many years to the goddess of beauty and fertility, but they only responded with silence. Mother Lamash, too, alone answered my prayers. Finally, Mira was born. It was difficult for me to bear her for 9 months, but looking into her golden eyes and seeing her pretty smile, I realized that all the hardships were worth it, and all the terrible rituals I wish I could forget. It's such a pity that my husband didn't live to see this day. Mira is 6 months old. The wet nurse refused to feed her. She said the baby bit her breasts too hard and sucked out the blood. What nonsense. True, my little girl was born with teeth, but that doesn't make her a bloodsucker. She's my angel, and I'm sure the humps on her back will soon develop into little wings. Oh dear. Succubi or what? Mira is 5 years old. Mira is 5, but I still breastfeed her. She won't let go of me. I'm the only one who can bear her little teeth. The servants leave us, one after another. They say they're frightened by a rustling in the night, and that girl discover bite marks and bruises on their arms and legs in the morning. Girls. The housekeeper was the last to leave. She said she woke up at night to the sound of scratching above the ceiling beam. She swears she looked up and saw Mira crawling across the ceiling. She showed me claw marks on the wood too, but of course I told her it was all ridiculous. My baby sleeps blissfully at night, but the silly woman packed her things nevertheless. Mira is 5.5. Mira loves me so much. It's impossible to pull her away from my breast. It worries me that she doesn't want to eat vegetables. The cook complained that the little girl sneaks into the kitchen and snatches pieces of raw meat right out of her hands. My poor girl. No one wants to be friends with her. That's why she plays such strange games. Mira is 6. The cook has vanished. She probably ran away in secret. I'm pretty sure Mira ate her. Mira slept all day. Her little tummy is so bloated, I'm afraid she might have contracted an illness from the uncooked meat. Mira is 6 and 1 month. I found what was left from the cook in the compost pile. I don't know what kind of animal chewed off her breasts and ripped chunks of meat from her stomach. A wolf, perhaps? A rabbit dog? Absent-minded, I didn't hear Mira come close. She laughed joyously, pointing a little finger at the rotting remains. A child's innocence. She didn't even realize what she was looking at. This may be the last thing I write in my life. My milk is not enough for Mira anymore. She wants more from me, and the wounds from her little teeth get deeper and deeper. Now I understand what happened to the cook. I'm afraid, but I am her mother. I must be strong and give my child everything I can. Mira is near. I can hear her crystal laughter. Great Mother Lamashtu, I beg you, care for her when I am gone. She has no one but us. Well, that's a nasty horror story. Glory be to Baphomet, Lord of the Ivory Labyrinth, unbridled consort of Lamashtu, father of the Horned Brood. Connive, maul, rut, and build labyrinths of lies in his honor. This is the will of his chosen priestess Zanedra. Profane depiction of a bull's head drawn in blood. An antler of monstrous proportions set in steel. The beast to which it belonged must have been as large as a house. Day 28, month Neth, year 4715. Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased, they neutralize the source of disease-causing miasmas, and they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophiliac acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of a corpse: burning, dissolution in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community. What? But by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and of special importance, when all safety measures are taken, grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. The commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Erastil. It was used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed rib cage. Examine the symbols on the sarcophagus. At first, the symbols are unfamiliar to the commander, but his eyes soon land on a familiar combination of letters. De la Mer. This is the name the cleric Chiado mentioned in his conversation with the commander. The sarcophagus undoubtedly contains the body of a priestess of Erastil, De la Mer the Blessed. It is unlikely that the young cleric could have read this inscription, written as it is in such an ancient tongue. However, the information Chiado provided is enough to help the commander unravel the mystery. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in this spot. The hairline joints between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris there existed a funeral tradition in which the priests would place magic seals such as this one on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of De la Mer, cursed be any who dare to destroy me. Commander thinks to say a prayer to Erastil. Morgraine recalls an old Kellid prayer to Erastil. As soon as he enters it, the symbols on the stone seal begin to glow. The click. The seal crumbles into pieces until the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lie the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor, covered in the same symbols as those on the sarcophagus. And the skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from the remains. The commander... Ooh. We can either take the relics from the sarcophagus, they have the remains and relics moved to Dresden. Touches and closes. Do we want a good bow? Yes. Take the relics from the sarcophagus. Suddenly, the commander feels a rush of fresh air out of place in the cellar. It carries the scent of rain, the sound of dense forest, the mighty roar of a mountain river. The commander's body is overflowing with power, and the bow seems to yearn to be in his hand, now suffused with an overabundance of strength. The strange sensation passes, leaving behind only pleasant freshness. And De la Mer's armor and De la Mer's bow. Well, hello there. Alrighty. Let's see. Armor 5. Perfect. A leather armor allows its wearer to cast spells from plant's domain. Oh, okay. Delamere's bow. Whenever this holy composite longbow lands a hit, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or become entangled. Okay. Nice. Why did we need the crypt key? I mean, is there a keyhole somewhere? Something I'm missing? Well, that's odd. We don't need any sort of key.
Godspeed.
Well, that's not very useful, is it? Crimson dust. Where do we need to go in order to find the dragon? Middle game. Former staff council, okay. Sudden ascent is a perilous moment for any military leader. Yesterday the commander was in charge of a small fighting force, the vanguard of the Mendevian army, as it completed a risky mission. Today that force is the Mendevian army itself. Will the commander's talents be up to the task of transforming a squad into a full-fledged warrior host? Companion more than nothing? Statues. Yeah. Night Gambler. Okay, Social. Okay, let's go back to town and talk to Social. Development of the art of war. Combat effectiveness of the Crusader army has increased. The military council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meeting and receive an update report. Those who do not seek to know their enemy, yes. Odd supplicant, okay. Rank up, relics. Okay, that's still going on, that's fine. So, let's see if we can build anything new, but I don't think so. Yeah, we have all that we need. Okay. So we're just going to return to Dresden. Well, we have teleportation now, right? How do we use that? Let's go and click on Dresden. 13 hours. But we have teleportation now, but how does it work? I have no idea. Okay, so it doesn't use teleportation on its own. So somehow we have to activate it, but I have no idea how. Okay, so we need to find Social, but where was he? Well, holy... The sword of valor glows as if in greeting. This screams another episode. Holy sh... Hello there.